don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to have work, but I've never had so many consequences for picking up this PA job. A couple weeks ago, I got an inquiry on Production Hub. They said, we're looking for PAs for a week. And I was like, I don't have anything in the calendar. They also needed a stagehand, which was someone who just kind of moves the podium, sweeps up between speakers at these conferences. And I said, you know, this could be really cool. My girlfriend and I could work together. No stress, no gear, nothing. Lowest on the totem pole. Why not just kind of fill up the calendar? There's nothing that I have to do during those days. No commitments, nothing. Why not make a couple grand? When I say this job has not only cost me money, but it's cost me opportunity, it's ridiculous. I've had to say no to so many random jobs that have come in because this PA job is 6-7 days long. If it was one day, if I had signed myself up for one day, this would be no problem. Because it's 6 days, I'm getting the tail end of this job, I'm getting the front end of this job, and I have to say no to all of them. It's really frustrating because, like I said, I want to be grateful, but there's been this guy that I've been trying to work with for months. He finally called, said I need a DP in New Mexico for all of next week. Sorry, I have prior commitments. I have my buddy Adam said I want to send you for 2 days in Florida. Sorry, I have prior commitments. And it keeps going on. I've had to say no to 2 more projects in total. So, I don't know. My lesson that I'm learning right now is if you take a low-paying job, don't have it take up so much of the calendar. I will never do this again. But I'm on my way to the job. I do like to be loyal to the commitments that I make, so we are going there with a happy face. I'm gonna be a PA. I'm not even gonna touch a camera. I'm gonna bring a bag that my buddy gave me, and then hopefully I can spark some conversation by wearing this. So those are the exclusive hats that AOD gives some of their people. They gave it to me because I've been a part of their affiliate program, and I'm just hoping that if I have the AOD right here, someone's gonna say, oh, hey, cool, you're also in that, and then we can talk. Other than that, I have no clue who anyone is here, and this is like a 30-person crew. Got my wristband, and just following these people. I don't know what I can or can't share, so I'm going to err on the side of caution and not show faces. This was a little walk and talk around the grounds. I was just assuming this is the crew I was with. I literally felt shy, like I was in 3rd grade or something, and it was a new school. I know how to wrap cable. That's always a useful skill. So here we're trying to feed it through there with a snake, and then it's going to go all the way across the stage. And we're just kind of keeping the coils far away. It actually feeds easier. So I'm just doing odds and ends, honestly, just trying to be of importance, or not be of importance, be useful. So there was a camera that was front heavy because it had a tripod, so we needed to kind of make it more secure. So we put these shims in there and then pushed them in as hard as we could and then snapped them off. And now we gotta do that for another camera, but I'm waiting for that to be built. So the teleprompter guy just gave me a dope breakdown. He said that the signal is coming out of the camera, but the teleprompter text is coming in, both through the same. And then it gets split up, and his signal comes out through the SDI into the teleprompter. I didn't know you could, this is a SMPTE cable, I guess. So that's crazy that it can get signal in and out simultaneously, split them with this SDI, one out, and then he controls the teleprompter from way back over there. Like, these cameras are obviously old, but they're used for a reason. They're so versatile. Look at the I/O in the back. That's ridiculous. And I think it gets power through here too. I saw trash on the table, so I'm gonna go throw it away. It's just big stuff. So just breaking for lunch. This is such a different style of work that I'm used to. I'm so hands-off. I don't have any involvement in creative control or leading or structure or anything. So it's just a different type of job that I'm not used to. It's easy. That's apparent, but I still have 5-6 days of this left. But man, it really makes me enjoy being my own entity that I'm growing, my own business, instead of working for these other massive entities. Because I know the small things that I can do to build my business, but when you're just a very small, kind of insignificant puzzle piece in this big movement, it's just, what's the day rate and net 30 and the next one. So I like that. At least when I have my small business, my LLC, I'm always focusing on how can it grow, how can I optimize. It's so much more involved. There's VCT everywhere. Even the monitors are VCT'd on. I am not in this broadcast world, I guess you would call it broadcast style, besides the ESPN work that I do when I am their gimbal op. But for here, it seems like what they call a utility is someone who has a little bit of technical knowledge, can be around the gear, can hand it off a little bit higher than a production assistant, but they don't have anybody that they call a production assistant here. It sounds like that's more of in the commercial or narrative or non-broadcast type of work. So they're kind of similar, but it seems like they are separate industries. So this jib was on the ground, and they said they need to move it up there. I had no clue how they were going to achieve that, because there's no way they could break it down and even lift it. I couldn't figure it out. All it was is they brought a forklift in, it went under, raised it up, and then pushed it over and dropped it. And it can only live here because this is the only area of the stage that's reinforced to hold that weight. And done with first day of production. So the next 2 days are rehearsals, and then the next 3 days are the actual show days.